Apparently, some people thought that I was a movie character. These are the government employees, by the way. Like cops who were reading some case files or whatever. They thought that I was a movie character and that their life was like a movie because they saw somebody who was like a movie character, and they didn't like the fact that I wasn't acting according to what the movie characters would be like because they like watching movies and they thought this is the movie in real life, and then they freaked out when they realized that wasn't the case. That's literally narcissistic personality disorder to a T. And I was like, anyway, in reality, that's just called a hate crime. But they don't think that it's a hate crime because they don't consider it a hate crime. So I was like, that's fucked up. And they even had the nerve to like come to my face and act like they haven't done anything wrong and that they're innocent and they don't have mental problems. And I was like, oh my god, are you insane? Like, what the fuck is literally wrong with you? But yeah, I don't really know. I think hate crimes are perpetrated by what judges consider criminally insane people. Criminally insane is a term, it's a legal jargon to refer to an individual who is characterized by criminal activities that provide no benefit to that person or another individual. So it's just they're doing criminal activities for no reason other than for the sake of doing something criminal. And it actually is detrimental to their well-being and another person's well-being. That's the criminally insane. Yeah. But anyway, I was like really surprised that the police were the ones who were the ones thinking like this. They thought life was a movie, they thought their life was like a movie, they thought I was a movie character. I was like, I've read a very famous quote by some writer who says, life is just a play and everyone is just an actor on the stage or something. But I'm like, yeah, but that's like a writer who says that. Like, his goal is to sell his scripts. Right, that's how he makes his living, by making money off the scripts that he makes. And that's how he's supporting this notion of why his job is useful. Think of our play like life, like see some similarities in it, and this is what you can learn from it. Or maybe you can just be entertained by this. What if this happened? What if that happened? Here's a play about that. And that's why people hire him to write some plays, or maybe he writes plays and people tend to see the plays and people make money and stuff. Or get their name out there. I don't know what it is. Whatever the case may be. Yeah, maybe there's like some sort of incentive for him to do that, to want people to believe that plays are relevant to reality. Otherwise, everyone will be just wasting their time. There is a psychological phenomena named after this where somebody is actively working towards a cause or a person who turns out to be detrimental to their own well-being, and they end up making a lot of justifications as to why that person's not insane, but other people just don't understand him or her. Other people just don't get the work that's being done, and they're just stupid and they just don't get it. Yeah, there are people like that out there. It's been well documented in psychology. I think it would help if they picked up any sort of psychological textbook. Just give it a read through, you know? That's that would be like, maybe talk to a psychologist about this. I think that's the people that they should be talking to, not me. But now they're gonna go to prison, so I guess it just works out for everyone in the end, you know? Society at large, they don't really need these types of people. They can't work. They're parasitic and they don't understand anything. So it's better to kind of get out of the way. But I think it's wrong for them to live off taxpayer money, because the prisons are run by the taxpayer money. And the people who work for the prison also paid for by the taxpayers. So I guess my whole thing is like maybe just think twice before having a baby.